Are you flying a long haul soon? Long flights can be exhausting, but with the right prep, you can arrive at your destination feeling refreshed and ready to explore. So in today's video, we will cover 5 essential tips to make long flights more comfortable. These practical tips are designed to help you stay cozy, healthy, and entertained during your journey. Some of these tips are pretty standard, but others are a little bit unique. So make sure to watch until the end so you don't miss anything. And if you're new here, welcome. I'm a pilot wife sharing tips to help you travel the globe without a worry in the world. Alright, let's dive into those tips. Tip number 1 is choose your seat wisely. Now, depending on what airline you're flying with, you may have already paid for your seat when you bought your ticket. But if you haven't, choosing your seat can actually have a big impact on how comfortable your flight is. So first, consider whether you want a window or an aisle seat. An aisle seat allows you to get up and move around easily, which might appeal to you if you're a restless sleeper or need to get up frequently. However, studies show that passengers seated by the window actually sleep better thanks to the support of the wall behind them. Plus, fewer interruptions. If you're fortunate enough to be on a flight with an open window shade, natural light can also help you set your internal clock for your destination time zone, making it easier to adjust to once you land. Now, whatever seat you choose, use resources like Seat Guru to find the best spot on the plane. Seat Guru provides detailed seat maps for all kinds of aircraft and can help you avoid seats that don't recline or seats that are located near restrooms or galleys where you might encounter odors or extra noise. Alright, tip number 2 is pack a comfort kit. Flying for hours on end can be tough on your body, so consider bringing a few items to help you feel comfortable and pampered while in the air. For example, a neck pillow can provide much needed support for your head and neck, helping you get some shut-eye during your flight. A good eye mask and earplugs or noise-canceling headphones can block out any distracting light or sound so you can relax and doze off. Staying hydrated is crucial during long flights, but drinking lots of water can sometimes leave your skin feeling dry. So consider packing a hydrating mist to refresh your face and a lip balm to keep your lips moisturized. Compression socks are another item that can make a huge difference. These special socks are designed to improve blood circulation and reduce swelling in your legs and feet, which can help combat the effects of prolonged sitting. You can also add other items to your comfort kit depending on your needs. For example, some people swear by the power of a good book or a calming essential oil. Just remember to check TSA regulations to ensure your items are allowed through security before you head to the airport. Alright, tip number 3 is stay hydrated but not bloated. It's no secret that staying hydrated is important for your overall health, especially during long flights where you'll be spending hours in the air. When you fly, you're typically in an environment that has low humidity levels, which can dehydrate you. This means that it's even more important than usual to drink plenty of water during your flight. The Environmental Health Perspectives reports that airplane cabins are only about 12% as humid as the air outside the plane. This means that you can lose up to 2 liters of water per hour just breathing, so drink up. But there are 2 things you should skip if you want to stay hydrated without getting bloated on your flight. First, try to skip the caffeine. Caffeine is a diuretic, which means it makes you pee more. So drinking coffee or tea on a flight can lead to dehydration. Second, skip the alcohol. While a glass of wine might seem like a good way to relax, it can actually dehydrate you. Alcohol is also a diuretic, and it can interfere with the body's natural balance of fluids. Instead, reach for water. Water is the best way to stay hydrated without any of the negative side effects. But do be careful what you eat. Eating salty foods on a plane can make you feel bloated because the salt will make you retain water. So it's a good idea to avoid salty foods before your flight and on the plane. So if you're looking for some ways to jazz up your water, try infusing it with some flavor. You can do this by adding slices of lemon, lime, cucumber, or other fruits and herbs. There are also some great BPA-free reusable water bottles available that have a filter built in to make it easy to infuse your H20 with flavor. Pro tip, bring an empty water bottle to security and fill it up after you pass through. That way you won't have to pay for overpriced water bottles at the airport store, and you'll stay hydrated before you board the plane. Tip number 4 is move often. Sitting in one position for too long can be tough on your body, leading to stiffness, discomfort, and even blood clots. So it's important to move around every so often to keep your body feeling fresh and your blood flowing. So try to get up at least every 1 to 2 hours to stretch your legs and walk around the cabin a bit. Now, if getting up isn't an option, there are still things you can do in your seat. Try doing some simple exercises like ankle rolls, shoulder shrugs, and hand stretches. These exercises can help improve circulation and prevent your muscles from getting too stiff. Of course, it's also a good idea to get up and use the restroom when you have the chance. Not only will this help you stay comfortable, but it will also help your body process the jet fuel that you consumed earlier. Now, despite the fact that moving around the cabin can be really beneficial, I wouldn't recommend going to the bathroom as soon as takeoff is announced. Typically, the seatbelt sign will turn on shortly after takeoff begins. So hold off on that bathroom break until you're safely in the air and the seatbelt sign has been turned off. All right. Tip number 5 is keep yourself entertained. Long flights can be boring, so it's important to pack some entertainment to keep yourself occupied during the long flight. One of the easiest ways to do this is by downloading movies, shows, podcasts, or audiobooks in advance. This way, you'll have something to listen to or watch during your flight. Some streaming services allow you to download content so you can watch it offline, which is perfect for a long flight. Another way to keep yourself entertained is by bringing a good book or starting a new one. Reading can be a great way to pass the time and escape into another world for a while. Or if you prefer to listen to audiobooks, you can download your favorite stories and tune in. Now, don't forget a power bank. Keeping your devices charged can be tricky during a long flight, so consider bringing a power bank to charge your phone, tablet, or laptop. On this way, you'll have some extra juice if you need it. Just make sure it's charged before your flight and that it meets the TSA's carry-on battery regulations. And if you plan on working during your flight, make sure you bring along noise-canceling headphones or earplugs. Background noise can be distracting, so it's important to have a way to tune out the sounds of the cabin and focus on your work. And as a bonus tip, I suggest bringing light snacks like protein bars, dried fruit, or nuts. In case in-flight meals aren't to your liking or you get hungry between meals, having a snack on hand can help stave off hunger pains and keep you feeling energized. All right, now I want to hear from you. What are your best long-haul flight tips? Let me know in the comments below. I hope you found these tips helpful. If so, please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. We love you. Bye.